Good evening, friends. In this video, we're going to look at, with JavaScript, we're going to build a mutable array, which is also known as a resizing array, which is a vector. Basically just implementing an array under the hood, trying to use as many custom methods as we can. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this Coding Interview University here and just get the array methods we need. So let me get this together real quick. Where is it? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay. Alright. So here we go. So basically we're going to implement all of these methods. I'm just going to grab them all real quick. And I'm going to make a directory called video array. CD into there. Just touch problems.txt. Then problems.txt. Paste that into there. Save it. Alright, cool. And then let's close this up. Close that up. Close that up. I'm going to just spin this up on, just make a very basic HTML file in here. So let me open this up. Okay, we'll just touch index.html. We'll do all of our scripting in there. Okay, or no, we'll just write a script for it too. Touch script.js. Okay, inside of our HTML file, let's write some boilerplate. Just say vector. Alright, and let's put our script in here, which is just going to be script.js. Make sure this is loaded. Loaded. Okay. Okay, so then let's just open up Reveal in Finder. Alright, let's open up our index file and let's get going. I just want to sort of have these things out here. We can look at this, basically what's happening. Use Node too. I think I just want to sort of append everything to the body with document.body. I don't know why it froze up on me. Anyways, while that's loading, let's start to look at this. And the first one we want to implement is size, but here it says a new raw data array, so we can allocate integer array under the hood. And we'll start with 16. That'll be the default if nothing else is passed in. Okay. And yeah, whatever, if this ever works out. Anyways, so we're gonna build a class here called vector, and it's constructor. It's just gonna take in a capacity, and we're gonna set the capacity to 16. And then we're just going to say this dot capacity equals capacity, and we also want this dot data, which is going to be our data store for the array, or our data structure. And finally, this dot size will set our size to be 0 initially. And size is only going to be the elements that aren't undefined in our array. So I might actually have to run this with Node, just because I don't know why my browser locked up. So let's run nodemon with script.js. So we can sort of see the output and get loaded. Cool. Alright, so that's the first thing, and let's go implement const v, so new vector array, and let's log out what v is just to make sure. So we get a vector with a capacity of 16, and if we pass in 4, we get 4. Okay, cool. So that's how we instantiate a new vector. Okay, so first one is size. Size is pretty easy. We're just going to return the number of items. Okay, so let's build out the size method. Return this dot data dot length. Okay, this is going to be a constant time, so O1 operation. Next up is going to be capacity. So another very simple one that runs in constant time. It's going to return this dot size. Okay, those two are easy. Is empty. very simple one too, is empty. So return this dot data dot length equal to 0. All right. At. Okay. So let's do at. So at takes in an index, and what does it take in? Returns item if given index. So we're basically here we'll just do a check if index is less than 0 or index is greater than this dot data dot length. Let's go ahead and blow up on them. We'll just say throw new. Let's do throw an error. We'll say invalid index exception. Okay, that's at push. So let's start. This will be kind of fun. So we have push and an item. So there's two different scenarios, just like with the linked list. If this dot data dot length is equal to 0, right? Then, well, either one works. Let's just simplify this. This will just say this dot data dot length equals item. Okay, and let's just return this dot data here. Okay, so let's actually look at this and try this out. V dot push 3, V dot push 4, V dot push 60, console.log V. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 60. Right, we also need to increase the size each time. Plus or equal to 1. Size is 3. Okay, cool. Let's also try and do v dot at 4. What do we get there? So we get an invalid index exception 1. Okay, what do we get with 1? Okay, so we need to fill that out. Else return this dot data of index. All right, so here let's do console.log v dot at 0. We should get 3. Okay, cool. So that's our at method. And all right, so we did all those. I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of this so we can knock these out as we go. Let's do another easy one. Find looks for value and returns first index of the value, -1 if not found. Okay, so find takes in an index, or does it take in a value? Which one? Item. Okay. Find takes in an item. I'm going to use ESX include, so I'm going to say if this dot data dot includes item, return this dot data dot index of item. Or sorry, no, we don't want to do that. What do we want to do? We want to do returns first index with that value. Returns -1. All right, and then we'll just return -1 if we don't reach that. So we'll say console.log v.find 4. What do we get there? So we get 1. It's at position 1, 40, and we get -1. Cool. All right, so next we'll do remove. Looks for value and removes index holding it, even if in multiple places. Okay. So what does that take in? Item. Okay. Here is a good case where we can use a while loop. And basically we can say while this dot data dot includes item, this dot data dot splice. Splice takes in 3 arguments. You can see this here: start, delete, count, and items. This dot data dot index of item 1, and that's it. And then let's just return this dot data. Okay, so now let's do console.log v dot remove 3. So now I get 4 and 60. Similarly, if we had this multiple times, we should still get 460. Okay, cool. So that's it for remove. All right, delete. Let's work on delete. So delete an item at index. All right. So let's build this right here. Delete index. If this dot data dot this. Okay, actually let's do. Here we go. Let's just grab this again. So basically, if the index is out of bounds, else return, or we're going to do this dot data dot splice index 1 and return this dot data. Let's delete, and we'll do console.log v.delete, and what do we want to delete an index? So we'll just do 4. So cool, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and let's do prepend. So this is basically a what would this be? An unshift, I think. Remove from end, or sorry, can use insert above at index 0. Okay, so let's do prepend item. What I can do now is basically just construct a new array, or I could say this dot data equals dot dot dot, or we can do item dot 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 this dot data. I think that'll work. Return this dot data. Return this dot data. So that's sort of the ES6 way of doing it. V dot prepend 3000. Make sure this is actually right. Console.log v.prepend 6000. So cool. So that basically just spread out all of these other items, and we've put item at the first index in our array. Okay. Let's implement pop. Remove from the end. Okay. So really easy way to do this is we can just decrease the length. We could say, or sorry, we also need to do a few more things. This dot size plus or equal to 1, and then we could do this dot size minus equal 1, and then find delete this dot size minus equal 1. All right, what we're working on pop, we'll do this dot size minus equal 1, this dot data dot length, return this dot data. It's a very simple way of doing it. Let's make sure this works. Okay, so we'll say v.pop. Okay. Seems to work. V.pop. Or sorry, what I was thinking. V.pop. Cool. Let me just do this. V.pop. V.pop. Console.log or vector. All right. So now we just get 3 through 3 size. Awesome. Cool. So coming up on the harder ones, insert index item. Okay, so what we can do with insert, it's kind of cool. Insert index item. Again, we'll check right here. All right, there's our sort of safety net. Else, what we're going to return is this dot data equals what do we want? This dot data dot slice 0 to what would it be? 0 to the index. That's up to item, and this dot data dot slice index plus 1 to this dot data dot length. I think that's right. I might have made one mistake. And we also want to this dot size plus or equal to 1. Return this dot data. Okay, I think that'll work. Let me just make sure. V dot insert. And what do I want to do? I want to insert at index 2 5000. Okay, let me just console.log it. Console.log v dot insert. Okay, so now we have 3 through 5000. And I did something wrong here. 3 3 5000. Oh, sorry, we pushed. Okay, so let me take that off. 3 3 5000. 3 3 3. So this 3 is wrong. Okay, so now I made one mistake. This dot data index plus 1. Oh, so yeah, we got to start here. Okay, so 3 3 5000 3. Okay. So that insert works, cool. Finally, resize. This is supposed to be a private method. It's kind of tough to do this in ES6 unless you're using like a proxy or something. or like a symbol. So we'll just do this normally. Just underscore it, resize, and basically resize just is going to what do we want? This dot data length. Resize is going to be called. What we're going to do is just say this dot capacity times equals 2. Let's see. Actually, what we want to do with push, anytime we add anything to, we'll just create a method called here should resize. And basically this will just say if this dot capacity is equal to this dot size, we'll just call it resize. Okay, so we'll just put this helper method after everything. Prepend should resize. Pop. Let's call this right. Push. Call that. And delete. Put it on there. I think that's probably it. Remove. All right. Cool. This dot. Oh, sorry. This dot should resize. This. All right. The utility method used across the board. All right. I think that should do it for us. Okay, so basically the first thing actually this is going to look for is if this dot size, what would it be? If this dot size, actually let's just say console log this dot size divided by this dot capacity. Okay, so yeah, basically let's see, this dot capacity divided by this dot size. Yeah, so it's this dot size. So here there's two cases. If this dot size divided by this dot capacity, sort of separate this operation, equal to 0.25, should be a fourth. Want to downsize it, so basically we'll just say this dot capacity times equal to 0.5, and we'll just console log this dot capacity 8. Right? Okay, cool. That makes sense. Probably want to do this dot capacity equals math.floor. Probably just floor it. This dot capacity times 0.5. 8. Okay, cool. So that's our first condition. Otherwise, what we can do is just say this dot capacity times or equal to 2. All right, so now let's look at what V is. V has a capacity of 512. I'm not really sure why that is, so let's see. Resize, this dot should resize, this dot size equals, this dot size divided by capacity is equal to prepend. So wait, all we're calling is push. Let me see. This dot should resize. Should probably do a check here. Let me look real quick, see what I did wrong. So capacity is 16. Now when we push something else on, capacity 16, v dot push is 20, v dot push is 40, and v dot push is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, v dot push 100. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do this one 2 more times. Capacity is 16. No, I think everything's working. I don't know. I just might have needed to restart. Size is 18. Else this dot capacity times equal to 2. Why is it not? Else should resize. Capacity is 16. If this does console log hit. It's not hitting it still. Okay, console log V. So this should have hit. Should resize, push. Oh, that's why. So basically, we need to call this dot should resize. So that's the problem right there. So our capacity is going up already. Else, if this dot size is equal to the capacity, there we go. This dot capacity is 16. All right, let me take this out a little bit. Capacity is 8. Okay, cool. So we brought the capacity down. So let this dot size. So this is 4. Capacity is 8. Capacity is 8. Size is 4. Okay, that makes sense actually. Yeah. 8. Okay, cool. All right, I think all of our methods work. So I already have this on my GitHub. If you guys are interested, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.